Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Homebrew Wednesday. Been a little bit since we've done a Homebrew Wednesday review. These are some of my favorite videos to do, so stoked on this one. Courtesy of my man Neil. Lucid Dream Brewing, I think is what he calls his beer. In collaboration with Liquid Lyrics. So this is called Lyrical Daydream, and basically what they did, it's called Side A and Side B. So this is Side A, has rad label art. There's a dude passed out or whatever, daydreaming, listening to music, and this bottle has no label on it, but they called it Side A and Side B. These are basically the same beer, same grain bill, same hops. They just used different yeast with them, so wanted to kind of see what different yeast did. He didn't tell me what yeast strains they used for these, but both are 7.8%, so they are, what do we call them, double IPAs? And they use Apollo, Citra, Simcoe, and El Dorado. So I've reviewed Homebrew from Neil, and I absolutely loved the hoppy beer that he sent. I can't remember the name of the beer that we reviewed, but I'd have to go back and look. You guys can check that video out. It was amazing, and he sends me pictures when they're brewing and the beers that he drinks, and it's just, it looks fantastic. So I'm excited to check these out. We'll do Side A first. And use our Lost Abbey. This is So Saint is Side A. I can smell that already. So these were bottled on July 2nd. I mentioned in a previous video I had some camera problems. I took a break from doing beer reviews. So time of recording, these are about 3.5 weeks old. I know he wanted me to drink them sooner than that, but I just didn't get to it. I had to travel. I was doing all kinds of stuff, so it's all right. Do we need the non-labeled one? We probably don't. Let's throw this right here so you can see the label of this one. Love their label art, love their beer. Super nice people. So we will start with Side A. These actually look exactly the same, don't they? They're that hazy lemonade color. They look awesome. They do. They're light. It looks like lemonade legitimately in the glass. So, Side A, let's shove our nose in this one, see what she smells like. It smells like fruit cocktail. It's been nice taking a break from beer reviewing just because I haven't been drinking very much. So smelling a beer like this smells like a beer that I would buy at a store. It is super tropical, like really, really overripe. Like papaya, there's peachiness in there. There's a good amount of orange, but it's just super bright, really, really tropical. And it's got like that familiar, like I said, I don't know what the yeast strain is, but it has that familiar like yeasty, think of drinking something like a Treehouse beer, a Trillium beer. Like when you get that yeasty, I don't know what it is. Like I couldn't describe what that yeasty smell is, but I think if you smell that kind of yeastiness, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, almost 8%, it doesn't smell like booze. It smells absolutely amazing. It is really, really hot and humid today, so this, my mouth is salivating. I am very excited to try this. So, Neil, cheers. Thank you, sir. This has like that rad kind of candy, starbursty bubblegum thing going on. It is so flavorful still, even at 3.5 weeks. I kind of wish now I would have drank this as soon as he sent it. It didn't work out timing wise, but this is absolutely fucking fantastic. This is so good. The taste follows the nose. It is. It's that papaya-y, even a little bit of mango, peachy, stone fruity, like apricot. It's just like, just think of a basket of fruit. Mid palate to finish, you get a little bit, just a tiny, tiny bit of like bitterness, but this is mainly like that fruit kind of juice beer. But there is a little bit of, it's like a, I would say it's like it's something sweet. So like, think like tangerine peel, sort of. But there's so much like bubblegummy starburst, like chewy candy flavor to that. It's amazing. Mouthfeel spot on, carbonation's perfect. This is ridiculously easy drinking for a near 8% beer. You guys are killing it. Let's see what this one smells like with the different yeast. See if we get something else. So this one, it's not as, like, it's crazy. This one's crazy, like explosive tropical. The tropical notes are there, but I think whatever the yeastiness that you smell with that kind of brings out like those tropical fruits. This still smells really, really good. It's just not as in your face. This one's more like towards the citrusy, more stone fruity. This one's got this crazy, awesome like papaya thing. It's really like sweet oranges too. This doesn't have like that signature yeasty smell to it. So whatever the different yeast is, I don't know. It doesn't have that crazy intense thing. This even has like a little bit of, it's almost like peach ring candy. It smells awesome. So cheers. I mean, it's delicious. There's a lot more citrus peel, like that citrus acidity in this one. So it must, I don't know, is it the yeast that does something with the hops that like brings that out? I'm not sure. This one definitely has more of like that you just bit into an orange, like even like ruby red kind of sweet grapefruit. There's even a little like dank kind of green thing with this one, but I think I'm associating that kind of citrus acidity with that kind of bitter citrus peel, like kind of brings out that more like green herbal kind of grassy earthy thing. This one's much more intense on your tongue with that, but they're both fantastic beers. I think I like side A a little bit more. I think whatever is in that beer that's making that kind of candy thing come out is delicious for me right now. This is really, really good too. I think with this one, it could get taxing on your palate a little bit. I don't mind that. I like intense kind of like bitter beers. I'm not saying this is bitter, but that little citrus acidity that you're getting, it just sticks on your tongue and kind of just like rides throughout the whole from front to back. So yeah, both of these for me, these are both, I think I said like A+ beers on the last one. These are both, I would say this one's an A+ and this one's like a solid A. Both are fantastic. You guys, I mean, I don't know, your beer's awesome. I love it. So this is something that I would be super stoked with if I bought it at a store. And you should be stoked that you're brewing amazing beer. So I love that you guys shared this. Should we cuvee these? I think we have, it's close enough. Let's see what happens. God, it smells so good. It's just super tropical. Yeah, so when you cuvee these and mix them together, blend them together, the one beer with that crazy yeasty candied flavor, it kind of mellows out like that more over the top citrus kind of acidity thing, and just it's like a good marriage of both of them. I still think side A on its own is better than the blend of these and better than side B, but they're both awesome. So I'm trying to not make this video 15 minutes long, so I apologize if I went long. Neil, you're awesome. Thank you for sending these. If anyone has any questions for him, comments, leave them below. I'm sure he will check them and read them, and I will check these in on Untappd. And yeah, another successful Homebrew Wednesday. Appreciate all you guys watching. See you guys very soon. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these